man. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got some people in the building, man. We might just rock. We might just rock out and just do it. Y'all want to do it? If y'all want to do it, let me know, man. If y'all want to do the Super Mario Brothers Decoded, we could do it. Or if y'all want to wait, you know what I'm saying? We could wait till tomorrow and really get busy. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm just reading the comments. Right. Okay. Let's get it popping. Let's do it. Let's get it. All right. So let's see. So we'll start off with Mario himself. You know what I'm saying? He's tapped in with the root chakra. He's tapped in with the communication throat chakra because his whole outfit, you know what I'm saying, is based off of the red and the blue. So that's how it's really resonating with you anyways, because it's tapping into that lower chakra and it's tapping into that communication. So it's really resonating, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. And we all know that the basis of Super Mario Brothers is he's in the mushroom kingdom. So let's take a look at fucking mushrooms, huh? Let's take a look at mushrooms. Let's get it. Let's take a look. Yo, what happened to my Let's take a look at mushrooms. Because we know when you first start off the level, right? What's the first thing you gotta do? You gotta step on a mushroom and then you gotta take a mushroom. Now, mind you, this is still a video game, so they're not gonna make things hella blatant. So they're not gonna have him eating the mushroom, right? They're not gonna have him eating the mushroom. But that's what he's doing. He's eating mushrooms. And pretty much the whole game of Super Mario Brothers is this dude Mario tweaking and tripping off hallucinogenics. This is a very occult, metaphysical, tapped in hallucinogenic game. And he's tripping. Because what happens when Mario eats a mushroom? He thinks he's hella big. He's a giant. Mario turns into a giant, but he's hallucinating. The whole time, Mario is hallucinating. He's high. Mario is high. The whole game is Mario being fucking high. He's high. Mario's high. So let's look. Let's look at this. This is a dope pic of the mushrooms that Mario is high on. Lit. So let's take a look at what mushrooms does, or the symbolism behind mushrooms. Shall we? Let's do it. A mushroom, another symbol for Kundalini energy and the Kundalini experience. It is thus a symbol of enlightenment, with the stalk representing the spine and the little cap at the top of the stalk, the open crown chakra. So this top is the open crown chakra. So this is a chakra story. Remember, he's starting off with the root chakra, and he's opening the crown chakra by taking the mushroom. The symbolism is quite good, as it shows the fountain-like effect of the energy when it happens. It thus has exactly the same symbolism to the Thyrus, or the palm tree, or the grain stalks, and the host of other symbols, all meaning the same thing. There are those who imbibe magic mushrooms who seem to think that is a symbol of drug taking and visions and hallucinations that follow the drug taking. Thus, if one sees a mushroom drawing on an old wall, it signifies a sort of get your mushroom experience here. Anyways, As the religious spread their influence and their knowledge of how to obtain the Kundalini experience, died. Those desperate to keep in touch with their own spirituality may have indeed. Okay, yada yada yada. We get it. Mario's fucking lit. Period. He's high. He's high, and this is how he feels. This is how he feels. He's high. He's kicking over mushrooms. These mushrooms ain't even there. He's lit. He's off mushrooms, man. He's off mushrooms. Now, let's go to the second symbolism that we find in the mushroom kingdom, and it's the fire flower. Now, peep game. Watch this. Peep the sequence of events. Okay? Peep the sequence of events. One, he's on a plane, a straight plane. It changes as the Mario Brother games advance. It's 360 and all that, but he's on a straight plane. Now remember, he can go underground in the underworld, or he can go above in the heavens. So there's a 3-part layer to the world of Mario Brothers. There's the heavens, the earth plane, and the underground. But we'll count the water level as the underground too, because that's significant. That is a symbol of Lemuria or Atlantis and shit like that. But we'll keep it pushing. But remember, once Mario is big and he's high, right? He could take another plant. Okay? He hits another square, another block, and he could take another plant. But he has to be high first. Because remember, you can't, if you hit these square blocks, right? You hit these square blocks and you're small, it will always be a mushroom. But if you're already high and you hit the square blocks, and the square blocks represent the 5th dimension choices, mind you. So you already have to be high and you hit the square block, then you can get the fire flower. Another herb. He goes from mushrooms to herbs. So let's decode what the fire flower is, right? Let's decode what the fire flower is. The fire flower is the fire poppy. There's a poppy called the fire poppy, right? The fire poppy, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. We can go back and forth to the fire poppy and the fire flower, right? You like, oh, okay, I get it. But let's take a look. I like saying that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at, oh shit, I just closed the fucking window. Now I'm gonna have to go back and find it. Hold on, man. Let me find this, man. Let me find this. I just closed it on accident. Let me find this. I just closed it on accident. Let me find this. Let me try to find this. I don't think that this is the same page. I'm hella hot. Let's just read what this says. I'm hella mad right now. I just closed it on. Oh man, I got too excited. Got too excited. Closed the window. Let's see. Few flowers play such an importance in a role in religion, mythology, politics, and medicine as the poppy, often found growing alongside roadside ditches and other humble places. The flowers have enchanted poets and helped doctors treat patients for centuries. Besides the medicinal and edible qualities, remember, Mario's eating shit. Edible qualities of the poppy, the flower symbolizes some very deep emotions. See, this isn't the same page. I'm hella mad. I'm hella mad. I'm trying to find it and I'm hella mad. Because the page I just closed goes in and it tells you the metaphysical meaning behind the poppy. Let's just read what this says. The poppy is a common symbol that has been used to represent everything from peace and death, even simply sleep. Now, sleep is going to pop up in this video again too. Sleep. The symbolism was referenced in The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, another trippy metaphysical movie, which a mystical poppy field could make the characters sleep forever. The fire poppy. So we're gonna keep it pushing since I closed that window on accident. I'm gonna try not to do that again. That shit got me low key hot. Low key hot. Alright. So Mario eats the pop. He gotta get off the mushrooms. And then he eats the poppy, and now he throwing fireballs at shit. The only reason why he throwing fireballs is because Mario is high. He's high and he's off herbs. And you know what? And off the right herb, you could do some shit. Trust me. I'm a low key amateur herbologist, and that's a fact. So let's get it. All right. So we're gonna move to the next symbolism. Remember, this game is a cult. We're gonna move to the next symbolism. Let's get it. So the next symbolism is the star. The game star, you know, the invincibility star. You know what Mario do. You know what Mario do. Stop playing with Mario. You know what he do. Stop playing with Mario. Y'all know what Mario do, man. Stop playing with him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing with Mario. Y'all playing with his emotions, man. Y'all know what he do. Y'all know exactly what this is. Look, we gonna walk through it. I'm lit. Okay? He's lit. He thinks he's big and shit. Right? He done passed up the underworld. He's tweaking. Now he's off the fire poppy. He's off the fire poppy. He finna keep it pushing. He's keeping it pushing. Right? Boom. And there go the fire poppy again. He off one. See, now, you know what? And this dude, whoever's playing this is tweaking, because he didn't even get the star and none of that. None of that. So we're going to pause this right there, and we're going to come back. Now, y'all know what it is. Y'all see it. This is what he was supposed to get in the game. He was tweaking. Whoever was playing that level was tweaking. Because y'all know what happens when he gets this invincibility star, right? Y'all know what happens. Y'all know what happens, right? But what does this mean? This is this. This is Leonardo da Vinci's symbol of man. Symbol of man. Now let me explain, okay? For you weak at heart motherfuckers, start losing y'all shit. Oh, this nigga putting up satanic shit. Look. Alright. So when you're dealing with the 5, right? Anytime you see the 5, okay? You're dealing with elements, and you're also dealing with man. Dealing with elements and man. Dealing with the 5 elements. Dealing with 5 elements. I mean, ether. You're dealing with the completed man, okay? So they had to put the game. They had to put it in there a certain kind of way because they couldn't just blatantly do it. Okay? Okay? So look, that picture right here really is this. Is the inverted star. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you why. They couldn't just make it an upside down star. But remember, when Mario takes the star, he's invincible. When you have the inverted star, that means you're pulling all of the elements from the heavens and you're embodying them into your body as the perfect man. So when Mario takes the star, he's fucking invincible. That means he's tapped in. When Mario hits the star, he's tapped the fuck in and he's running through shit. He's not playing. He's not playing no games. He's not playing no games. You know what I'm saying? See if we can find an updated version. See if the nigga gonna play the game right. See if this nigga gonna play the game right. There you go. Get the star. See? 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 Running through shit. Running through shit. You get it? And look at all the colors he turned. He turning all the colors of the chakras right now. Running through shit. It's not a game. Not a game. We're gonna leave it right there. See? Now he was playing the game right. Alright? Let's get it. All right. The next symbolism, right, that we're going to talk about is the feather. Okay? Now, when Mario, Luigi, whoever, Princess Toad, who gives a fuck? Whenever they get the feather, right? Whenever they get the feather, what they can do? They can fly. Now, let's take a look at the meaning of feathers, right? Let's take a look. Mushrooms. Boom. The spiritual meaning of feathers. The spiritual meaning of feathers. Feathers are a powerful symbol of hope and spiritual growth. A feather is a communication from a higher heavenly realm. Birds are free to fly, and they represent freedom. And birds are extremely spiritual animals. They fly and glide peacefully in the sky. Humans are dreaming of flying, being free, and spread our wings and feel the wind on our face. And they go on and on with that bullshit. Also, in Native American culture, or Moors, the feather represents a whole bunch of spiritual shit, including freedom. Including freedom spiritually. You see what I'm saying? So it's not, and you're going to see as this video progresses, all of the metaphysical spiritual shit that's incorporated in Mario doing this thing. Ooh, my battery dying. Give me a second. Hold on. We gotta get it right, buddy. Have to switch up. It was getting kind of Snoop Dogg in here. All right. Y'all all right? Let's check in and see what y'all talking about. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all still rocking with me. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, where we at? Birds, and shit, feathers and shit. All right. So again, when Mario tap in with them feathers, man, y'all see that he ready to fly high in the sky, cause he already high as fuck. All right. Next symbolism. Mario incorporates the story of Jack and the Beanstalk. Now, just really quick about the story about Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk is about this dude who, like, this little kid sold a cow for some beans. He took him home and his mom was hot because he didn't get no bread. So she threw the beans out the window. Okay, she threw the beans out the window, and the beans grew to be a big ass beanstalk. Okay, a big ass beanstalk. Now, the reason why this is metaphysical is because if you ever seen the videos on No Trees on Flat Earth, how these mountains that are on the earth are really trees. This is where we kind of revisit past history. See, the video game is not only metaphysical and occult, it has ancient history written all over it. Okay, so I mean, you can call this folklore if you want, you can call it pseudoscience if you want, but there is some basis. Okay, there is some basis to this. You see what I'm saying? Some basis to it. So look at Muhammad Ali. He over here mean mugging. He not feeling the whole movement of the bullshit neither. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so there's some basis to it. So Jack climbs up the beanstalk. When he get up there, it's giants. It's a giant, and Jack feel like, you know what? This giant is asleep. He got hella bread up here, hella gold. And that's another metaphysical thing. It was some gold. And if you look all through the game of Mario Brothers, he's getting gold coins all day. Remember, there's a reason why gold is gold. Gold is gold because it's the best conductor of electricity. You know what I'm saying? You need electricity to be the offset of magnetism. You need electricity to be conducted through your body. You know what I'm saying? Now, gold and diamonds go hand in hand. This is why Africa is so potent. This is why Africa is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the land of milk and honey, the land of gold and diamonds. Milk and honey, gold and diamonds. Because when kings were gold and diamonds, or gold, or whatever the case may be, that's how they wore it in their crown or in their head garb, and that's how they tapped in, because it was already connected close to the pineal. You see what I'm saying? But that's really going to a whole nother level of it. Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get it. So the giant comes down, and giants are a theme all through Mario Brothers. Bowser's a giant. There's hella giants. Okay, so let's not get it twisted. So the giant comes down. You know what I'm saying? Chases Jack down the beanstalk. He cuts down the beanstalk, kills the giant. Now, how does this relate to Mario Brothers? How does this relate to Mario Brothers? I know y'all like, nigga, how does that relate to Mario Brothers? Because my bad. Because all through the game, Mario is hitting these fifth dimensional blocks and popping up beanstalks. Now, why is this important, family? Because remember, I told you that this game is a 3-layered game. It's about the heavens, the earth plane, and the underworld, right? Now, remember, when Mario climbs up the beanstalks in the game, he's in the heavens. Okay? Now, the beanstalks that was here, the mountains that were cut off by whatever kind of giants that lived here. Back to the giants, whatever kind of giants that lived here, and we'll talk about what giants was here. We're gonna get to that at the end of the video. Whatever kind of giants that was here, they must have existed in some type of form or fashion. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I can explain that, but what I can explain, how these mountains are looking like trees. Okay, I can't explain that. Okay, so when Mario climbs up the stalks in the game, he's in the heavenly world. How's that translate to this ancient historical fact about these beanstalks, or the remnants of these beanstalks? Well, if we look at things or literature like the book of Enoch, when he talks about the heavens are some type of place that is obtainable. Now, beanstalks can be metaphors for ladders as well. Jacob ladder, same thing, right? So whatever this heavenly realm is, man always had access to it in some form or fashion. So when we hear stories and fables like Jack and the Beanstalk, it's an allegory for something, for man reaching entities, giants, and we'll get to who the giants are later in this video. Entities and giants in the heavens. It's going to make sense at the end of this video. Who are these entities and giants that dwell in the heavenly realm? Okay, let's keep it pushing. Alright, so that was divine. Cool. We went through that. Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay. So the next symbolism is the symbolism of the underworld. Okay, that's a very horrible picture, but y'all know what level that is. That's when you know exactly what happens. That's when Mario gets to that level where the bass kick in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know exactly what it is. Hold on. This. Hold on. And let's talk about this castle. Who have castles in the real world? The elite. the bloodline, or the people who have taken over the rights to the bloodline. And we're going to, all that's going to tie in together who the giants is at the end of the video. You know what I'm saying? They dwell in castles. The people who run the earth, they dwell in castles. Let's keep it pushing. Y'all know, y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? Stop playing. Y'all know what time it is.
Did you know that?
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. When this nigga down here doing this, he down there. Y'all know what time it is. We're gonna pause that because they trying to hit us with the ads. I know what they doing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. Remember I told you that there's levels to this. There's levels to this. Right? Here's the thing with that. Now, the underworld. What is the underworld? Now, if we want to go into the Egyptian pantheon about the underworld is where Anpu or Anubis guides the souls before they have to be judged by Osiris. And what does Anpu do? He takes the feather, the same feather that we talked about earlier in the video that Mario was holding on to flying. He takes the feather and weighs it against their heart. Okay? But the definition of the underworld, a region below the surface as of the earth or body of water. Now, the reason why I brought that part up is because it also touches on the whole hollow earth theory. You know what I'm saying? Because in ancient folklore, especially in Native American folklore, that they talk about their ancestors coming from underneath the earth. Now, this is what you got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind that this planet always didn't look like this. You see what I'm saying? This planet always didn't look like this. There wasn't as much water here at some point. There was more land. Well, the land mass looked different. We'll just say that, okay? Because there was always a lot of water here. But the land mass looked different, okay? So what happened was at some point there was a deluge. The deluge was done by those giants in the heavenly realm because they had kind of fucked up. They were kind of battling with each other. Somebody was doing some out-of-pocket experiments and they had to wipe the slate clean. Now, one of the giants, Elohim, Anunnaki, whoever, right, kind of spoke and was like, yo, they finna wipe y'all out, man. Y'all need to, get y'all shit together. So word kind of spread. So those people who lived in these mountainous regions or whatever, they started to burrow themselves into the earth. The deluge or flood happened and covered those things, those places where people lived, and killed a lot of people. Now, what you call continents like North America, Africa, South America, these things are really the tops of mountains. They're the tops of the mountains. The bottoms of the mountains got covered by water. Those people who dug themselves into the ground still lived. And that's when they came up through the tunnels that they created or built to the tops of these mountains, what we now call land masses or continents. This is why the Native Americans say that our ancestors came from underground, because this shit happened thousands and thousands of years ago. So Mario is dwelling in the underground. He's touching on, the game is touching on all these subjects, all of them. And we just scratched the surface. I'm trying to zip through this as quick as possible. Let me speed this shit up. Alright? Let me speed this shit up. Okay. So the next symbolism that we gonna tackle real quick, and then we gonna get to some real heavy shit. Or is the plant life that you see up in this bitch. I know y'all be like, man, that plant really does resonate with me. I wonder why. That plant resonates with me. Because that's the plant from Little Shop of Horrors. That's why. No, I'm just playing. But it damn near is though. Let's see real quick. Hold on, I want to see something real quick. I ain't seen this movie hella long. Yup, that's the plant right there. Yeah, that's the plant right there. Feed me, Seymour. That shit's hella funny. But anyways, I just have to take a look at that. So yeah, hold on. Let me just see something real quick. I just thought about this shit. Man. Man, the plant from the Little Shop of Horrors was eating niggas, but straight eating niggas. This shit was crazy. Is it gonna play?
Cause if you feed me small, I can grow up big and strong.
Now, the reason why I played that clip is because it's clear to see that the voice of that plant is clearly a melanated person. Clearly. And it's the reason why I played that is because when you see this in the game, what is this? Close that. When you see this in the game, right? When you see this in the game, you're like, man, why does this resonate with me so much, right? This is why. When you see it in the game.
Jumping. One curious aspect of the piranha plant's enemy in these games is that they will not, in fact, attempt to come out of their pipe if Mario is standing on top of it. Strange case of cold feet, indeed. However, the truly horrifying thing is that we actually have our very own piranha plants here on this sunny green earth, although these ones don't exactly live inside pipes. Hydnora africana, ladies and gentlemen, could this have been the inspiration behind
Hydnora africana, an African plant. Ain't that funny? Let's get it.
Mario's speckled snappy plants? It grows underground, with its big, toothy, jaw-like flowers sitting out in the open. Old Nora here is an achlorophyllous plant, which means that it doesn't have that nice green colour from having chlorophyll, and therefore does not perform photosynthesis. Instead, she gets her nutrients from a separate host plant that she coils her roots around, stealing that plant's energy like a parasite. As if that wasn't horrific enough, Nora's flower literally smells of feces. Yep, it smells like shit, plumbers and
The plant smells like shit. Alright, man, fuck all that, right? That's crazy. That's some crazy shit, right? We gonna keep it pushing, man. What's the next symbol we got? Okay, we getting through it. Game steps. Now, you'll see this theme throughout the game constantly. You'll see this theme. You'll see that there's always steps. There's always some steps. Steps here, steps there, yada, yada, yada. Why? Why is there always these steps? Oh, it looks very familiar. You know what it looks like? This is what it looks like. Looks like this. Looks like a step pyramid. Because that's exactly what it is. And I'm going to tell you why it's a step pyramid. Because under most step pyramids, there's tunnels to the underground. See, Mario Brothers takes a lot of Egyptian folklore and entrenches it into the game. It's a fact. I am not bullshitting with you. Now, remember, this is all symbology. So what happens to Mario after he climbs up the steps? Usually, he goes into the castle. Who runs castles? Royalty, right? Royalty runs castles, right? You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, but who's really running the castles now? It ain't black people. We're going to talk about that once we get to the end of the video. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be shy. Okay? Don't be shy. So, how do we know? Because we keep seeing it pop in and out of the game. Here's some steps. There's the pyramids. They're going to keep showing it to you. This is Mario Brothers 3, by the way. As the games progressed, right? Let me cut this down. I'm getting a little feedback. As the games progress, right, you can start seeing more deeper, meaningful symbolisms being thrown into the game. As you went to Mario Brothers 2, that's when shit really kicked into gear. Mario Brothers 1 was cool. They gave you the mushrooms. They gave you the poppy flower, the poppy seed. They gave you like, nigga, we lit out here. But they really kicked it up a notch in the next couple of games. All right. And as the games progressed, you know what I'm saying, as the consoles progressed, they kept the same themes. You know what I'm saying? The same shit just happened over and over, but the graphics were better. Like, here's an example of Mario Brothers 3 pyramid level. Look at all the pyramids. Look at all the pyramids. Okay? Look at all the pyramids. And before I forget, the pipes and the warp zones. This is nothing but astral traveling from one world to another world. They'll tell you, what world do you want to go to? World 2, World 4, or World 8? The nigga was high astral traveling through pipes, man. Because he was on the pipe. Nah, he wasn't. I don't know if he was on the pipe. But he was astral traveling for sure. Alright? Alright? For sure. Alright, so let's keep it moving. So here again, in Mario Brothers 2, we see the Egyptian theme. We see it again. Now, like I said, once Mario Brothers 2 kicked into gear, they start throwing a whole lot of shit at you. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this broad off the screen, dog. Get this broad off the screen, dog. Oh shit. Mario Brothers 2, they kicked a whole lot of shit into gear. What did you see in Mario Brothers 2? You seen the introduction of 4 characters. So when you see the 4, I talked about the 5. The 5 was the perfected man and the 5 elements. When you see the 4, you're dealing with the 4 elements without ether. Usually, you're dealing with earth, wind, water, and fire. Okay. Now, when you're dealing with the 4 characters in Mario Brothers 2, Luigi was earth. Mario was fire. Mario was fire. Princess Toadstool was water, and Toad was wind. Right? So you're dealing with 4 elements there. Now, not only did they bring in the elements, they brought in keys, because in Mario Brothers 2, that they had keys. Keys are a very deep symbol. Let's take a look at what keys mean. Let's look at that. Let's see what that means. Let's go to Google and see what's really popping. Key symbology. Let's take a look. What's the first thing to pop up? Ankh. Keys have been used to symbolize a man's ability to gain access to those things of either material or spiritual nature, which are the greatest significance to him. The key is an object symbolic of opening and closing powers, such as the power to open the door between this world and the next. Listen, I wasn't even going to jump this far ahead, but I'm going to jump this far ahead because that just gave me the door to do it. Now, in Mario Brothers 2, what was the game about? The game was about the dream world. He needed keys to open up doors to go inside the dream world. Man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. This is Mario Brothers 2. When Mario would find a door, right? No, here we go. Let's blow this up. He would have a potion. See, Mario Brothers 2 had keys, potions, and Astro World. And the Astro World, that's what it was about. So he had the keys. What are keys in real life in this world? The keys are the knowledge. Knowing about the Tree of Life, knowing about the Kabbalion. These are separate keys that you use to open the door to tap in. Okay? Alright? Now, Mario would have some potion, some drink. Whatever it was he had in this bottle kept him lit. Remember, the whole time Mario is lit. Mario Brothers 1, he's high, and Mario Brothers 2, he's drinking some shit. Okay? He's on some shit the whole time. So he throws the potion, right? When he throws the potion, a door opens up and he goes to the other side. Look, this is universe A. This is universe B. A, B, A, B. Universe B is the astral world. He's in the dream world. He's tweaking the whole time. He's probably off the ayahuasca. That's probably what's in the potion. It's ayahuasca. He's lit again. This nigga lit. Man. Now, let's take a look at Mario Brothers 2. Just look at some of the characters. This is where you start to see the heavy reptilian influence. Remember I was telling you about the giants? Because remember, even in Mario Brothers 1, who did he fight? He was fighting Bowser, who's a giant dragon who spits fire. He's a reptilian. He's a reptile. He's a giant reptile. This was the Mushroom Kingdom was a land of reptiles. The turtles in the shell, those are reptiles. The Hammer Brothers, the niggas throwing the hammers, reptiles. And Bowser was the king of the reptiles. But we gonna talk about that in a minute. As you see here, we see a three-headed snake. We see some other type of little dragon broad. We see a frog, which is a reptile. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to focus in on is this character here, right here on this log. This character right here. Does that look familiar to you? Does it resonate to you? No, it don't resonate. It don't look familiar. Okay, let's take a closer look at these characters. Look at all these characters. They don't resonate to you. And this game has so much symbolism. This symbol right here is many as fuck. But we want to zero in on this. That's the character, right? Who is that? That's one of the Goatians. That's one of the 72 demons. Facts. Facts. It's too much of a coincidence. He got the wings. He got the little weird little feet. Right, cock back. Let's take a look at this version of him. The wings, the long nose, the weird little feet. That's him. That's him. The whole. I'm not gonna speak his name on camera. Okay, I'll let y'all go find that out, and you speak his name if you want to. Okay, so my whole point is that they been mania in the game. The game is mania as fuck. They're not, and I'm only grabbing some other symbols. The reason why it took me so long to start this video because I was grabbing the symbols, but it was just so many. I'm like, damn, I can't even talk about all this. This would be a long ass video. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Stop playing. Y'all playing with the game, literally. Okay. Back to what I was saying about this is Mario Brothers 2. He's in the heavens. There's Jacob's ladder. Here's a pillar. There's pillars. Pillars are symbolic to places of spiritual ascensions. This is why temples have pillars. This is why Greek temples have pillars. This is why Egyptian temples have pillars. You know what I'm saying? The pillar is a symbol of the tree of life as well. There's the right pillar, there's the left pillar, there's the middle path, there's the middle pillar, you know what I'm saying? So there's just so much shit in the game, and you could say that I'm reaching if you want, but all of this shit cannot be coincidence. And the reason being, and the reason the fuck being, is because the people who create games, movies, cartoons. Oh, by the way, cartoons Decoded is coming too. That's coming as well. Don't worry. All right. So, but as I was saying, the reason that all of this symbolism are in games like this is because artists who draw or write or create, these people tap in. They're heavily tapped in to other realms, and they bring it down through their art, through their drawings. You know what I'm saying? They bring it down. They're channeling spiritual shit through their drawings. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're going to create a game and you're already tapped in, knowingly or unknowingly, the shit's going to come out. But when you're dealing with a game like Mario Brothers, this ain't by accident. This is all on purpose. This is all symbolic shit. And this is the reason why the game was so popular, because it resonates with your soul. Things that you may not even remember or be aware of, but your soul knows. That's why you love the game. Who doesn't like Mario Brothers? Where that person at? Huh? Fuck out of here. Alright. Let's keep it pushing. Shit, we damn near done. Okay? Big Mario lit. We already ran through that. Okay? Alright, let's see what we got. Mario Brothers and the Keys. Look, there go dude again. There go the Goetia. Let's bring it back. Look at him. I'm gonna pause it on him too. Look, he got the key, right? Remember, I told you Mario 2 is about the symbolism of keys, opening doors, and drinking potions. Peep gang. He got the key. He had to grab the key, right? He's opening the door to the next level. What do we read about the symbolism of keys? They open doors. Let's get it. There's the little Goetia dude. Now, the reason why I tap in and bring the little Goetia dude, now I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. My bad, I'm just skipping through this. I'm tweaking. Don't worry about it. So I'll just go ahead and finish and wrap the video up real quick. Now, mind you, you know what I'm saying, the whole goal is always a love story. Mario is chasing love. He's chasing the young chick. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if she giving him the booty or not? But he running after her or whatnot, and it's all good. Now, the cold part about it is this. Mario always got to get to the castle. He has to go up the steps and get to the castle. Okay? In this castle is always giants. Giant reptiles. Okay? Now, we want to say these are reptilians. Okay? We want to say that Bowser is the king reptilian. We want to attribute reptilians to white people. Okay? And that's not necessarily true. Now, I know this may hurt some feelings. A lot of people may not agree, but white people aren't the reptilians. Sorry. And even if they are, they're not the original ones. Even if they could become them, they're not the original ones. They're not. So, the original reptilians are the Nagas. Okay? And that's a fact. That's why in the heavens, the giant reptiles, or who they call the reptiles, those are the Nagas. Bowser, the villain of Mario Brothers, is always at the end breathing fire, because he's a dragon, a fire-breathing dragon. Let's take a look. Like I said, he always chasing the little chick. He always chasing the chick. He always chasing the chick. Look how big Bowser is right now. Huge. They always gonna show you the symbolism. Giant reptiles. We know who the giants were. You better go read the book of Enoch. Stop playing games. We know who the giants were. Okay? We know who they is. Alright? So, but in like most cartoons, in like most video games, the villain is never really the villain. The villain is usually the original motherfucker who was been doing his thing. And you see who Mario looking like, you know who he is. So he gotta come fight the original motherfucker doing his thing. And they always make the original the bad guy. I fuck with Bowser. He's not the bad guy. Alright? He's not. And that's a fact. Okay? Alright. So, I didn't scratch nowhere near the surface of what I wanted to get out of this video, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna make up for it. When I drop the cartoon video, I'm not gonna play no games. And I was just playing with the video with the Super Mario Brothers one. I'm not gonna play no games. So just know that. Okay? Just know that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Bam. Oops. Bam. Alright. I'm reading this comment, and I didn't see the mirror. Bless you gods. This multi-titan race will reign. Anywho, fuck you, bumbleclot liars. Thanks, family. Blessings. Shut the fuck up. He seemed like a cop. Op dot be. Did this bro just call me a cop? Oh no. Oh no. I don't even know how to take that comment. That's what's up though. I'm just reading the comments. Mirrors are portals for spirits, yada yada yada. Why the mirror in front of the bed? Why are you worried about my mirror, dog? Hey, first of all, y'all looking too hard into my room. You know what I'm saying? And secondly, I didn't really have a choice. It was just there when I got the apartment. Like, so it's not like I said, hey, you know what? Why don't you guys put a mirror right there? That's fly. But I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you what I do. What I do, because I wasn't a big fan of that. But what I do is I do use it for very spiritual reasons. I'll just say that. You guys are crazy. Oh, okay. She wasn't saying something bad. I thought she was saying something crazy. I was just like, yo, why she getting... Okay, I thought she was saying something crazy. Okay, word. Yeah, the plants smell like shit and Mario's a plumber. I peeped that too. That's hella funny. um, okay, I was just checking out the comments and saying what y'all was talking about. Yo, oh, she was going bad on me? Hold on, was she going bad? I must have missed that. So was she started off cool and then started going bad? Is that what happened? Sorry to hear that, man. I hope that's not what happened. Damn, she did go bad at me. Oh, wow. Look, yo, I'm gonna tell you something. People have choices, okay? You don't have to be, you don't have to be on the page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't have to, you don't have to be on the page. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, no disrespect, man. With the mirror question. I don't know, what was the mirror question? Oh. Why do I have the mirror? Oh no, man. I don't listen. I don't take. I don't take things. I have a very thick skin. I don't get butt hurt about stuff, and I don't take things disrespectful. I know a lot of times things get lost in translation because we're typing and texting, so we don't know how the context of the question or the statement really is. So we're just kind of like, whatever. So I don't really jump to conclusions like that. So I don't never really think that nobody in here means any disrespect. So, but thank you for clearing that up, though. It's all good. How significant do you think the demonology within video games is like Mario? I don't really understand that question. Um, well, I'll talk about the demonology of the Goetia. Now, don't get that word twisted. Um, Demon is just a word. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you choose to define that word is up to you. You know what I'm saying? Um, so a lot of people don't really understand the word or the origin of the word, but it comes from Daemon, or Damun, and it pretty much means soul. So, daemons are pretty much, or a daemon is pretty much parts of your soul that you don't know, but it's your soul though. So when you're dealing with the Goetia actually are you. So you shouldn't be afraid of yourself, because they say that the pineal gland has like 72 eyes on it, and it's funny that this number keeps reoccurring. 72 demons, 72 eyes of the pineal, 72. So these are just aspects of the pineal that you haven't tapped into, right? So don't get thrown off by that. I'm trying to figure out what made Lil Mama go all the way to the left, man. She was hot. We all know who else owns Shroom. Shorty. Man, she was tweaking. I think she was calling me a cop because I had red and blue lights or something. What? I always considered the ugliest, most demonic characters to be the strongest or reflection of melanated people. Exora, or I don't know if I'm saying the name right, the mirrors are portals for spirits. The mirrors are just portals, period. Portals for you, it's just a portal. So, you know. Who's Kenny Vaughn? Kenny Vaughn, by the mirror in front of the bed. Yeah, she was lit. Thank you, Cadillac. What do you feel will be the state of the world by the end of the year? I can't see it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see any future visions. I haven't been able to for a while. I don't know. I could speculate on some human shit. I don't know. Aliens is gonna come, or some fake aliens they're gonna make come. I don't know, but thank you for the question though. Yes, it could be good for sex magic, but ain't no sex going on, unfortunately. So, but you're right. But mirrors, I did a video on mirrors, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen. You want to talk about tapping in? The mirror is the best tool, the best crystal you could have. You want to meditate with a crystal, you better meditate with a mirror and see what happens. Weirdo. Okay. Yo, man, I appreciate y'all for late night rocking with me. Please excuse that crazy ass lady that was tweaking. You know, it happens. So, yeah, man, I'll be coming to y'all soon with some more of that some more of that deep shit. Word. Alright, y'all, I'm going. And look, you see the end stream button? It's here now. It wasn't there before. Last time I went live, I was looking for it. It just wasn't there. Like, what the fuck? So, YouTube probably was like, look, we was tweaking. We need to bring it back. So, I'm finna go ahead and close it down. Peace to the gods.